Suplex Studies.
Hello and welcome to Suplex Studies, episode 12. I am Eric here, joined by Man Gator.
Eric, how you doing today, brother?
Well, I'm doing pretty well. Man Gator?
I came through because the power of the urn gave me the ability to get back up again after this brutal matchup and come see you guys right here at the Suplex Studios.
Well, Man Gator, it's nice to have you here today to join us.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. How you doing, bro?
Welcome in, Gator.
That's Man Gator. That's Man Gator to you. Oh, man. It's been a fun week. Worked 6 days. How you been, bro?
Oh, man. What a stretch of days there.
It
Jesus
was.
Christ.
It was brutal. I'm on my only day off right now. Went ahead and watched us some wrestling. You know, we got a good night tonight we're looking forward to. We've got our first fantasy football draft. Well, actually, it's going to be my fifth. Eric's first.
Yes, my first fantasy foosball draft ski. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. I just kind of want to throw some wrenches into the plans of these other guys. So I don't really, I'm a wild card of sorts. I feel
Wild card.
Yep.
Nice. He's just going to try and throw a monkey wrench in people's plans.
I wanna
Just trying
be your monkey wrench.
Just try and distort some things for people. Well, I tell you what, you've got the number
What?
4 pick. What? I've got the number 3 pick.
Right?
And you've got the number 4 pick.
That's right.
We're going to be going back to back.
Back to back,
Round
snake,
after round.
back to back rattlesnake picks.
You're goddamn right, Stan.
Yeah.
We're going to cause some hell up in that fantasy football draft tonight.
Give me a hell yeah, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. We got Hammer coming through tonight also around 7 o'clock.
Hammer time.
He's trying to peep the draft strategy.
Hammer time.
It's not going to work.
Not up in here.
This is a winner snake all. And the 2 Texas rattlesnakes are going to get that payday, damn it.
What?
We're going to get that money.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're going to get that cheddar.
What?
We're going to get that cheese.
What?
We're going to get that dinero.
What?
We're going to get them euros.
What?
We're going to get them yen.
What?
What you know about them, Stan?
Oh, hell yeah. Wisconsin's best.
You goddamn right.
Well, damn. Thank you, Steve and Stan. Y'all are very excited for this draft.
You're damn right we are, boys. Good luck to you tonight. We'll be watching.
Oh, hell yeah, pal. See you later.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Dan.
Later.
Love you guys. Go back to your room.
Stoned and Stone Colds. Steve,
Yeah.
the twins, the
Yeah.
resident Suplex Studies twins.
Yeah, living rent-free here, aren't they?
Those guys. We love them. We love them.
We love them. They got their own refrigerator now, you know?
Well, they had to keep their beers at a certain temp,
Yeah.
we were told.
Yeah.
And they went with the, I don't know, what model of
I think it was a
futuristic.
Samsung. I saw a Samsung in there.
Samsung.
Yeah, it's actually connected to Steve's digital watch. So if ever it goes below a certain temperature, it alerts him, and he's able to up the temperature from anywhere to make sure that his IPAs are always at the perfect level.
You're goddamn right.
Just like the levels that we bring you every week, right here at Suplex Studies.
Whoa, guys. You're stepping all over my fag, and I don't really appreciate it.
I forgot to mention you, Cody. We were about to get to that. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado,
Thank you.
we have Cody's Corrections with Cody Rhodes.
First time for everything.
Welcome, Cody. How you doing?
Well, I'm fresh off a WWE Championship retention.
That's right.
I beat Kevin Owens.
Yes, you didn't beat Kenny.
I didn't beat Kenny. I'm thinking of Kenny. Hope you're doing well, Kenny. I beat KO, Kevin Owens, to retain my undisputed WWE Championship.
Yes, and you retain the moniker of Undisputed Doucher of the Year as well.
That's very mean of you to say.
Oh, hey, Cody, what's that? Do you have some corrections?
Yeah, I do.
What are they?
So this one actually concerns you. You stated the last person to pin Cody was The Rock.
The last person to pin you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any rebuttal here? You were wrong.
Well, yeah, I guess I suppose
Solo
that I
Ficola.
suppose. Han Solo, Sicolo. He was the
pinned me
yes,
last.
you're right. I know he's the last one that pinned you in a tag match. I had completely slipped my mind.
Nah.
It completely slipped my mind, Booker. If you say it once, you say it twice.
That was a Tonga lower.
Yeah, no, Tua Tagovailoa, right? Who's Tua, brother?
Hawk Tualoa?
Yes, who's Tua Tagovailoa?
Tua. He's a Miami Dolphin.
Oh,
right?
Yes, he is, brother.
Wow,
Eric.
that only took me like 3 times to remember hearing that name.
Yes, but he's getting the football names now. He's
Son
going
of
to
a
be
bitch.
He's going to be dangerous on the sticks, but I digress. Cody, and I digress, and I apologize to Cody Rhodes.
What the fuck, guys? I don't want to hear about your stupid fantasy football bullshit. This is Cody's corrections.
You know, I thought you played, didn't you? Don't you?
Yeah.
Isn't your team named after your Pharaoh? Something like that?
Yeah. My team name is the Pharaohs.
How many champs do you got on that Pharaohs?
I've never won.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Are you going for the long story on that one too?
And 3.
He's going for the long story on that one.
Next correction.
He's going for the long story, guys.
Gator, you stated that X-Pac did not go by 6-pack. You were wrong. I looked it up on Wikipedia. He did go by 6-pack.
No,
Yep. I confirm this as well. He does go by 6-pack or 6-pack. However you want to say it in the WCW, I believe.
And you know, he didn't actually have a 6-pack, so that's I always thought was
Yeah.
interesting. He didn't have one, but is that just because he liked to drink them, perhaps?
Yeah, perhaps.
Him and
but,
Scott. Him and Scott.
Scott?
Yeah, Scott Hall.
Scott
Hall.
Oh, Scott.
Scott Hall.
Hey, yo.
He's missing today.
Hey,
Scott's not here.
Chico.
Scott's here in memory right now. Rest in peace, Scott. This is a good week, actually. We don't have any RIPs this week.
Yeah, no rest in pizzles on this
rest in
faux shizzle.
pizzles. Cody doesn't have to correct us on any of those this week, I don't think.
Thank goodness, no.
Do you have any more corrections for us, Codes?
Just one more.
What's that?
You were both wrong and right. However you want to look at this one. HBK's height, in kayfabe, he is billed as 6'1". So Gator was right. But then Eric was also right because he said, or Christian was right.
It's one
Because
of
he
them.
said he was 5'11" on a good day. And he's like 5'10" or 5'11".
It's one of them situations
IRL.
where both men are correct, almost as if they both got out of the match and they both ended up looking good at the end of it. We used to do these kinds of finishes all the time in Mid-South Wrestling back when I was a
Is that
young
right?
man. That's right. Even though one man would lose the match, he would come out looking like a stud and a star was born. And I believe that is what's happening right here. 2 stars may be wrong, but they are creating a greater right now.
Yeah, Dad. That's right.
I agree
Well-
with Dusty here. Those are some great words of wisdom, Dust. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Gator or Gator, whatever you want to go by today. Eric, Dad and I got to prepare for the news later. Bye.
We'll see you boys in a little while.
All right, see you dogs later.
Later on, guys.
I almost called them douche dogs.
Come on.
Douche dizzles.
Just Cody. Dusty's fine.
Yeah, just Cody, that fucking douche nozzle.
Yeah, he's a douche nozzle. Speaking
Our
of...
Suplex Studies rendition of him. Not the actual Cody. Cody's cool. I like Cody.
Yeah, I
Well,
kind of see him...
I have some... I don't know. I have some thoughts on him later on. In the back end of the show, we're going to get into the Bash in Berlin card there, since we made our predictions on the last show. So
Bash!
stay
Bash,
tuned
bash!
for that later.
A little bash. I watched a little bit of the NXT No Mercy this weekend as well.
That's right.
Didn't catch the whole thing. Caught a little bit back end of it. We're going to go over a little bit of that also. But we're going to go ahead and front load this before we get to our feature match. We're going to get to some all-out predictions.
Right. This pay-per-view is sneaking up on us. It's already Saturday night,
Man.
I believe.
So much wrestling so quickly. It's so saturated right now.
I'm not going to be in town. I'll be in Colorado this weekend.
Colorado. You better watch it in the hotel. Oh, wait, no, at the dude's house. At your boy's house.
Oh, yeah.
Watch it at your homie's house.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I won't be there at that point.
Damn it.
I might just watch it on the laptop.
All
I
right.
don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, well, when you get
maybe
back,
maybe I'll go to a Dave and Buster's.
yeah, you can do that. Are they going to have it on at the Dave and Buster's?
They probably will.
Really?
Maybe.
Well, shit, maybe I can find like something like that around
Yeah.
here. Maybe a Brofalo Wild Wings.
Brofalo.
Brofalo Wild Wings.
Unless you want to sell up the Triller here.
'Cause this is Triller.
Triller Nights. You pay $19.99 on the AEW fight.
That's right. That's good.
For the pape.
No, if anything, I think I'll just watch it on the socials, monitor it on the socials. Maybe when you get
on the
back.
Soch.
Yeah, maybe when you get back, we can throw it on and rewatch it or something like that. But
You can follow us on the Soch at Suplex Studies, Instagram and Twitter X,
What
however
about-
you call it.
What about YouTube?
YouTube, Suplex Studies, find us there. Shout out to our YouTube listeners.
Will
You are showing up week in and week out. Go ahead and leave us some comments if you'd like.
Give us that
We'd like to
5-star
interact with you
review,
a little
baby.
bit. Yeah. Give us a little thumbs up on the YouTubes if you want.
Way up.
There is a comment section, as I mentioned on the last side, Suplay on Spotify now, so you can leave some comments there if you'd like.
Really? There's a little comment section there now?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Give it a look, ski mate.
They could let us know exactly how we're doing over here.
Take a look, Nigel.
Take a look real deep like.
Yeah.
Get really deep in there, yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, all out predictions, shall we, bruv?
Predictions.
Shall we?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Obsolete.
First up, we have here Will Ospreay defending his international title versus Pac.
Ooh, Pick. It's
Oh,
Ospreay
yeah.
versus Pick.
Ospreay versus Pac.
Ooh, and Pick actually, he just he's been out there. He's been doing some damage to Ospreay, as I recall. Hit him with a nasty poison Rana.
Poison Rana on the stage.
It was disgusting, mate. I didn't
You
like
saw
it.
it?
Yeah, I saw it. It was disgusting. It made me sick to my stomach.
It was brutal.
It was brutal. It made me think to myself, there's no way Peck's going to win this match. I'm going to go with Will Ospreay.
I'm going Will.
Will just got it back. He's going to keep it, bro. You've got to throw these teeth out, bro. If you want to, Will Ospreay's going to retain that title, bro. Throw them teeth out. But yeah,
You know,
I think
I
Austin
can't-
Powers Jr. wins.
Austin Powers Jr.
Fucking teeth, bro.
Let me see if Ospreay won first
They faced each other, Pick and Ospreay.
about 5 years ago, dude.
That's a long time. In which case, I would
Yeah.
probably think that Pac wins that, right? Or Pac,
Rev Pro,
the Boston.
February 15th, 2019.
February
Singles.
15th, 2019, in a singles match.
It doesn't say who won. Who the
No.
fuck won?
This might be one of them cases where nobody won, but both men came out on top. I'll be right back again. It might have been. It might have been one of them situations. I don't know.
No, I don't know why it's fucking. Here, hold on. Let me hit the Rev Pro card there.
You know what's going on is we don't have much on the
Oh my
sticks
god,
today.
it's a time limit draw.
What do
30-minute
you-
time
what do we
limit draw.
just-
You just said that, right?
Dusty just jumped right back in and said it. He gave
Damn,
you the
Dusty.
finish.
Dusty called that.
You know, I know my
motherfucker.
wrestling better than anybody, baby. I know a good finish when I see one. That's why I was Booker of the Year for so many years.
That's-
I'll be right back again.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Dusty.
Dusty.
Dude, this is a match I hadn't seen. I've been wanting. It's been on my list for years. So maybe we hit this on
On a sidey.
maybe on a side or a main.
We could hit that on a side suplex. I think something, it'll just alluding to another match that we might want to throw on a future episode of the side suplex.
Yeah. We'll get into that later on.
We'll get
In our
into
feature
it.
match of the
We'll get
week.
real
Stay
deep like,
tuned.
But let's
bruv.
get back to these predictions.
Who do you got? Ospreay,
I've
Pac.
got Ospreay in a retention.
Sign me, bruv. Sign me.
There's another Gatorism. Is it retention or retention?
retention. I don't know. Do
Ah.
you say it weird or something?
Retention. If you're going to retain. That's not even a word. It's just Ospreay retains. There's another
Ospreay
Gatorism.
retains.
Another Gatorism. Four tuple.
All right, so up next we have Willow Nightingale defending her CMLL world title against Chris Statlander in a Chicago street fight match.
Now this
What do
one's
you think,
actually
bruv?
very, very interesting right here.
Ooh.
Willow has been a winner for quite some time now, and Statlander has started to play this heel role with Stokely half away.
Yes.
They did win a big match in the last pay-per-view, I believe, in what it was the pre-show. So they're on a roll right now. I can honestly see Statlander taking that
Wait,
CMLL.
They lost that, didn't they?
I thought. Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Willow.
Ishii Willow won.
Ishii
I
Willow
lost that
won.
pick.
Yes.
My voice got high.
His voice got high. Correct, sir. Put it on corrections. It's already been corrected.
Save your comment for later.
So yeah, dude, I think I'm going Statlander on this one. She's gonna take that title.
Damn, you think Stat's taking the Striz app?
Yeah, I think Stat's back. Stat's back.
Willow Chris, I think I'm gonna go.
I think you're gonna go Willow.
Fuck,
I know you love Statlander though, and I just took your
dude,
pick.
I'm a huge Statlander fan, but I don't know if this reign is too short. I don't know if CMLL is all strict with their like title reigns, and
it might just be one of them things where CMLL feels like featuring somebody different, and it's their call.
it is.
They might just want Statlander, who's, in my opinion, a bigger star.
I'd say their star power. Star power.
Oh, he's
is
speaking
of
fantasy football.
Of a certain same caliber.
Okay, they're only about, like, if it's a video game, like Statlander's like an 86 and Willow's an 82, 83, something like that.
I'd have Willow at the same level, dude. I was going to put them both at 88.
I think that's a little high.
87s.
That's
okay,
right. Okay,
maybe
Stat's
one of them.
in an
Flip 'em.
87.
I'm giving Stat 88, and then Willow's maybe 86, 87.
See, so yeah, it's about a 2-3 point difference.
We got a 2-point sway.
Yeah, based on where you actually rank them at. So
Right.
It's only a small, slight, tiny, microscopic difference.
Yeah. No, they're very much in the same caliber, as I
Right.
just said.
Right.
Okay. Hurry the fuck up, Eric.
What do you got, bruv?
I'm going Willow.
Willow.
Just make up your mind.
Mad Mardigan, help. If you know, you know.
All right. Next, we're going to go here. MGF versus Danny Garcia, mate.
MJF, Danny Garcia. There is no title on the line here. This is just a grudge match.
Right.
Danny Garcia just coming back after being put out by MJF. MJF having just lost that international title to Will Ospreay. I've thought MJF has been bulletproof. I'm starting to worry that I see some kinks in the armor right now.
Some cracks in the shell.
There's some cracks there. I'm wondering if they want to push Danny Garcia, but I'm going to just divert back to my pick for last pay-per-view. I'm doubling down. I'm going right back to MJF. I'm going right back to the well. Let's go. MJF for the win.
Whoa, MGF.
Wild card.
What
you know about that?
Damn it. I think I am going MJF as well.
Are you really?
Yeah, because he just needs a good big win. Danny can get it back. Maybe they play this feud out.
Exactly.
Maybe we go to Washington for their next meeting.
Best of 3, best of 5.
3, and you give the 3 to MJF.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I could see it going that way.
Yep.
All right, I'm going MJF.
MG.
This feud is just getting going. Man, I fucking missed Rampage and Collision this past weekend, so I missed a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, I missed everything, bro. 6 days I worked this week, and I'm right back in it for another 5. 1 day off, 6 in a row, 1 off, 5 back on. Still here on Suplex Studies. Why? Because we love you.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're damn right.
I don't even know who this guy is.
It's kind of like Butcher and
I don't know what the
Stone
fuck
Cold.
that was.
It was like Stone Cold Butcher.
Weird.
Yeah, that was something. What does Paul Rudd say to old Jason Segel in that one movie? I love you, man.
He says, I got you stored in me hyphen.
In me hyphen.
Was that the line you're looking for?
Yeah, that one. And there's what does he call him for the first time? He's like, he tells him, I will see you now or I will see you later.
No, he says, I'll see you then or I'll see you in enough time.
Or I'll see you another time. I was like, no, that's really confusing. Like,
are you coming
over or not? No, I'm coming.
Over. Yeah. Then he says, you got it, Jobin.
That's the Jobin. Oh, fuck. I just clipped my fault. Jobin.
Yeah.
I love Jobin. Jobin fucking gets me to pop every time.
Up next, let's move to let's go Money versus Hikaru Shida.
You want to go to a little bit at Mercedes? Money versus some Hikaru Shida.
That's right, sir.
I'd like to go there too. Hikaru has been on a little bit of a run here lately. She's pushed her way back up to the top.
Yeah, she just won a fatal 4-way to get this title opportunity for the TBS title.
I always want to call it the TNT title. I don't know why,
It's
but
just
I just
a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, the TBS title. I beg your pardon before I even go off. So yeah, I mean, Mercedes is on a fucking hot streak right now.
Yeah.
Again, I just don't think anybody's fucking with her shit right now. I think this is an easy retention. Easy retain.
Careful though.
It's an easy retention. Anal retention. This is an easy win for Mercedes Moné. I'm going Moné all day.
Same here, brother. Money, money, money. This streak is going to continue. I don't know who's going to stop her. I don't know when.
You know, I got one person and
That
one person
happens.
only that can stop her.
Who? Who do you got?
Becky Lynch.
No, Becky Lynch.
If that ever happens.
You think she's AEW bound?
I don't think she's AEW bound. I'm just saying if there was anybody out there that could.
She is a free agent, right?
She's a free agent. She could just go in there and just, smack Prodigy that ass. Smack my bitch up and take her title. You know? I don't know if you guys know that song. That's back in
I've
the 90s.
heard that. I know that
Yeah.
one.
Smack my bitch up.
I never knew that was the lyric, too.
Fucking love that shit.
I thought it said, take my picture.
Well, on the radio, they would say, snap my picture.
Oh, okay. Snap my picture.
Yeah, but when you got the actual CD that's unedited, it was smack my
Christopher
picture.
Daniels. What?
Christopher Daniels smacks it. No, he doesn't. No, we're not going to say that, are we? I think, are you alluding to the way that I'm holding onto my mic?
No. You said CD. and I
Oh,
just said,
CD. Christopher Daniels. Got you.
It went right over your head.
Yeah, that one. I'm Batista right now. I'm not fast enough to catch it. It went completely over my head like Guardians of the Galaxy. But
we kick names and take ass.
and I'm a whole lot of names. What else do we have on the card, brother?
Let's see.
Little bit of all
Moving on. Let's go to the cage match.
Rage in a cage, Raggy.
Swerve Strickland versus Adam Page, or Adam Cage, if you will.
Ooh, Adam uncaged.
Adam in a cage. Adam Page in a cage.
Adam Page in a cage.
Swerve versus Adam Page in a cage.
Swerve enraged, cage, rage. Swerve enraged, Adam Page in a cage.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah, there we go. Former AEW champion versus Hangman, Freddy Krueger, Page. I love his fucking entrance. I really do. That red lighting that comes down, it gives like that real like.
Who, Hangers?
Yeah, Hanger. He's got that red theme. It's like a
yeah.
It's got like that
I like his new
Gangrel.
theme.
Yeah, Gangrel meets Freddy Krueger. I think I've been saying that for a while now, but I love the theme. This is a really, really hard one to pick. I'm going to throw it to you first.
You know what? I'm going for Hangman Adam Page. He's down 3-0 to Swerve. He's got to get one. And hopefully that actually might stop this feud for a while. I think this might be the button on this feud. Put it away for a little bit. Let us, want for it again, because they did go several months without interacting. I mean, because Hangman was gone for quite a while, but it's a great feud to have in AEW and one of the top feuds we've had going, and I'm sure they're going to play their story through the years to come.
And all that said,
I have Adam Page.
you have Adam Page?
I think I said it when I opened with that diatribe.
I must have missed it in the beginning. I was waiting for a pick. Didn't hear it, so you got Adam Page.
Hanger,
eh?
yeah, Hanger.
All right, then. You know what? I'll play devil's advocate here, just
Ooh,
so I
you
can
crazy.
I can just throw a monkey wrench into this thing, and I'll take a shot. We're gonna go wild card Swerve Strickland 4-0 over Adam Page.
Very well, sir.
Make this even worse. They're gonna have to do something extreme.
This match is going to be fucking sick, I bet.
It is.
Cage.
It's a cage, but now
Rage and an Adam Cage.
you know what we need? We need a 3-tier cage match. Strickland versus Page. 3 tiers in the cage. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. 3 tiers. And the only way to win that is to get a pinfall or submission in each tier. Yeah. Either that or maybe climb all 3 tiers to be able to get that title from the top. And if not a title, then a you're fired match.
Isn't that the match from that movie?
You're damn right it is. Ready to Rumble, yeah.
Weren't you a star in that, Macho?
I was actually. I ran in there. It was me and Goldberg, Stinger, yeah. A lot of us from back in the day. Yeah, I believe Disco Inferno was there too. We had the Disco Inferno, yeah. Jimmy Hart was there. Yeah.
DDP?
Yeah, DDP. He was actually the champion in that movie. I thought I should have been, but DDP lobbied for himself. You know how that used to be back in the day.
DD Pizzle,
You remember who his neighbor was, yeah.
Who's that?
Old Eric Bischoff. He didn't have to lobby very hard. He was right next door.
Oh. Yeah. Is that for real?
Yeah, you're damn right it is. So he actually got to, he got to Eric Bischoff's ear before I could on this movie. And, as history would prove itself, the movie was just mid anyway.
Well,
I thought it was a really good movie, man. It's still on my watch list. I'll watch Ready to Rumble any day of the week.
I need to see it. It's been forever. I only saw it once when I was a kid.
Such a great movie, bro. You got to check it out. But yeah, the 3 tiers. That's a great idea.
That's never gonna happen in AEW.
Throw them into 3 tiers. Let's go fucking crazy.
No.
You want to go crazy? You want to get nuts?
You want to get nuts?
Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
Let's fucking get crazy right now.
All right.
So yeah,
I'm excited for this cage match.
Yeah,
to say the least.
Same here. I'm going Swerve. Just
anger.
Just to be crazy here. Just to be crazy.
Up next, we have the world title match to round out this all-out card. I think they're probably going to add more to the pre-show, I'm sure, and probably another main card match.
A couple grudge matches somewhere along the lines.
We have Bryan Danielson defending the world title against Jack Perry.
Danielson, Perry, give me Danielson all day.
All day.
It's not going to happen.
Same here.
Not happening.
Yeah, that pretty much rounds it all out here. This match, what do you think? It should be good.
The card?
No, this one right now. Danielson, Perry.
Oh, dude, absolutely. I love this match.
Should be good.
I think Danielson is doing Perry a favor right now. He's giving him some shine, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's doing what CM Punk maybe should have done.
Yeah.
Giving these guys, these new cats, instead of talking down to them and trying to change them, he's actually embracing him, and he's going to give him some shine right now in this by working with him and teaching him in the ring rather than just scolding him or wanting to fight him or telling them he's wrong verbally, you know? So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned the, alternate timeline Punk Jack Perry feud, God, that really would have been something.
I think that might be where they were going too.
Dude, it must have been, and I bet Jack was probably trying to, reason with him, hey, dude, let's work this, blah, blah, blah.
Don't speak down to me. Work with me. Don't speak down to me.
Let's make fucking money off this shit, know, and then
let's make some fucking lemonade.
But he probably just didn't approve that with him, that whole fucking
the glass thing.
The glass phrase, cry me a river shit.
It's just Punk a little bit overstepping his boundaries.
Yeah.
Maybe he was too abrasive, and that's what happens. And I think Danielson is just a completely different mentality. He's a different kind of guy. He's more of a nurturer, I suppose.
Yeah.
So he can take a guy like Perry in here, work with him. I think this is going to be an absolutely. You know what? This one's gonna steal the share.
Yeah,
this one's gonna steal the share if they get their time.
They should. Yeah. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 predictions, so we'll be basing the final results out of 6.
And I think we only were only at odds on one of those, I believe. Swerve 2.
Willow Chris,
Hangman,
Swerve Page.
Okay, cool. All right.
So
be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see how we do on that. We hope you enjoy the Pape this Saturday. Remember, it's $19.99 on Triller.
In 1999,
with the VPN.
VPN.
Save yourself some money there, but you do you.
Get on the Triller.
Up next, we're going to be moving on to our feature match of the week.
Yes, we
Here
are.
at Suplex Studies, every week we grab a match from the history books of wrestling, bring it forward, rewind, recap, review, and this week we have a King of the Ring 1998 special. Hal and a Sal.
Oh, we've got this Hell in a Cell match right here. It's between me and Undertaker. If you recall, I put on one of the best performances in the history of all time.
That's right, you did, man, Gator.
Yes, he did. He did. It was a fucking wild match, bro. Did you see this one? I mean, how old were you when this happened?
Let's see. I was just about to turn 4 years old, so I did not watch this.
So you did not watch this.
I only ever saw the just the main highlight, throughout the years until... Dude, I must have not seen this match in full till, I don't know, 8 years ago or something.
Gosh.
Like, I just finally turned it on that time.
God damn.
Somewhere around there.
That's a long time ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
We were trying to get this match slotted in.
This was
earlier.
This was one of like our first ever thoughts on Suplex Studies. Was I think this might have been what we wanted to launch with at one point.
Yeah. It was in the lineup, and then we ended up calling some audibles and slotted it later down the line, and here we are, June 28th, 1998, in Pittsburgh at the Civic Arena.
Yeah.
The attendance was 17,087 people. Had a buy rate of 385 thou. So did you watch this one live?
Yeah, I think I did. I had to have watched this one live because this is one of those ones that I'll never forget. Where I was sitting at my house, I believe here in San Antonio. This was my sophomore year of high school.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, junior year of high school. So this was the time where I was actually completely and totally balls deep into wrestling. I mean, this was my era right here. This was the money era. And as I recall, I used to have a group of friends, and we would all get together for these wrestling events because, again, I would get them at my house. Only the pay-per-views, once a month. My parents allowed me to get them. So everybody would come by, and we'd watch that pay-per-view on Sunday night. Even though we had to go to school the next day, we were still sitting there till, 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night watching this shit.
Ooh, this was a summer pape, though.
Oh, was it? So we didn't have to worry
June
about that
28th.
the next day. We were probably, if that's the case, we probably watched this and then went out and played pool until 2 or 3 in the morning.
Damn.
Followed by a little diversions game room till 3.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then we're going to go ahead and hit gyms until 5.
Oh, man, that sounds fun.
Oh, my God, dude. Back in the day when we were kids, baby. But yes, to answer your question, full circle, I did watch this live, and it was the most holy shit moment I had ever seen in my life.
God, yeah, I'm not surprised, man. This match is a fucking doozy. Mankind versus Taker.
Mankind versus Taker.
Oh, my gosh, dude. What the fuck? So this was probably like the 4th time I'd seen it in the last few months since I saw it 2 or 3 times like this past summer, as Gator just alluded to. So now watching it back again, just seeing so many more things that I missed, whether I was just taking notes and missing something or, fucking looking at a Facebook post or whatever, missing something. It was nice to catch it right before this recording, so catch it again, that is. And I really love this match. It's very classic indeed. Several what the fuck moments, and I don't know, where do you want to begin on this, Gator? Go ahead.
I mean, dude,
take it where you'd like.
It's real simple, and it starts off really quickly. We've got some entrances. Mankind comes out.
Cool ass entrances.
Love the blue light for Mankind.
No, the blue light for Taker.
Taker had purple. Mankind was full on blue. Mankind had blue.
No.
Blue lights. I said blue for him and purpies for him.
Man, I don't know. I saw blue for Taker.
You know what I think?
I think our blues and purples are different.
I think you might have been on your cell phone.
No, I was watching.
Yeah,
because I saw that blue light. I was like very.
You know what? They might have. They might
lights.
have. Well, then what color was Mankind's? Red? Because
I don't know if he had any.
He had lights. He had lights. You know what? Corrections.
Yeah, we'll
write it on corrections.
It doesn't matter.
Lights.
This is a hang up. We don't need a
lights. Okay.
Cool lights. Great entrances.
Either way, great entrances.
Yeah.
As I was saying, great entrances. They come out. We digress. And we're just gonna say fuck it right here, man. We're just gonna go straight to the top. Mankind throws a good old chair up top, climbs. Taker comes out, looks up, says, "Hey, how you doing? How's your sister's ass?"
I want to note here, JR says he doesn't do anything that's logical. He needs therapy. when Mankind throws the chair up there and like goes up the cage. That was a cool little JR line I heard. There were several in this match though.
Yes, JR has
therapy.
JR has a lot of great JR-isms in this match. I agree with that. So basically, we're at the top right now, man. They trade shots. It gets a little bit weird because you can already see the cage as it's starting to implode.
Well, the zip ties start exploding that are
ties.
holding the fucking cell patches or cell. What do you call it? Tiles.
The what is it? It's sheets of fucking of fence.
Yeah, so those
It's
like
fence sheets
fence squares
attached to the
with
frame
zip ties.
by zip ties.
Goddamn, like 300+ pound men walking on them.
And I think the worst part about it is Taker is out here and he's doing all this shit, and I don't think we've talked about it yet.
No,
he's
yet.
coming in here with a fractured ankle already.
He's on a bum ankle.
He's
dude.
on a bum ankle, and Mankind comes in here healthy as a rose.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't leave healthy as a rose, but he came in here healthier than Taker. That's for sure.
I feel like Mankind at this point in time is just always injured.
Well, I mean, based on his style and the way that he wrestled, I would probably agree with that. Every time he would drop that elbow from the apron to the outside, that's a hip shot.
Or he's just used to being banged up all the time.
He's like me
at this point.
Yeah, you're like me. I'm used to.
Well, I mean, y'all are one and the same, man, Gator.
You're damn right we are. You're right. You're damn right we are. We love pain, don't we, Mankind?
Oh God.
So speaking of liking pain, it's very basic right here. You trade some shots. You got a couple of chair shots. Mankind over to Taker. Mankind goes for a little suplex, but that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
Nope.
Taker says no, because if he had suplex Taker would have gone straight through that son of a bitch.
In fact, we just should get it out of the way. There is not a single suplex in this match.
Not a single suplex.
0 on the suplex counter for this one.
That is correct, sir.
Yep.
There may not have been suplexes, but at this point, this is one of the most iconic moments in WWF history. Taker takes Mankind and basically just launches him.
Says, see ya, pal.
See ya, pal. He said, step into my office. Why? Because you're fucking fired. And he fires his ass off. Take it, brother.
It wasn't even like 2 minutes that they were up there fucking throwing blows, and fucking Taker tosses Mankind, and the carcass is laying under the Spanish announce table. The goddamn one of the announcers that were sitting there just jumps back in terror, and my goodness, man, is this like a top 5 wrestling moment ever?
God, I would have to say yes.
Has to be, right?
Has to be. This. I mean, if you ask any non-wrestling fan about wrestling, this is one of those things that kind of comes to their head.
Yeah.
They'll say like John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Mankind off the
cell,
something like that.
Yeah. Or like Hogan body slamming
Andre. Yeah, iconic.
There you go. And then I don't know what Cena's iconic moment would have been, but
well, everybody
just Cena, like him in general. Yeah,
he's
just
iconic.
like John Cena or The Rock.
Yeah, DX showing up to Nitro. No, maybe not that. Maybe not that. Speaking of iconic, there is a line right here. I don't know if you heard it, JR.
Which one?
God is my witness. He is broken in half.
Oh yeah. That's another big one there.
I loved that one right there. That one always gets me.
Mr. McMahon and Mr. Slaughter are out here tending to the carcass of Mankind.
The carcass.
I don't know if he said that.
Oh, my God. I mean, it looked like a carcass at this point because he's basically just laying there grabbing his shoulder. He's fucked 3 ways to Thursday right now,
we
man.
had fucking Funker showing up to kind of aid Mankind and, get him up and out of there, and they end up putting a Mankind on a stretcher at this point, and it's looking pretty dire, dude, and the match is at a standstill for what felt like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, it did,
right?
And the whole time Taker's just kind of at the edge of the cage, just kind of stoically
stalking.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Just watching, waiting
him. Yeah, waiting for movement as if to pounce.
It's like, all right, you want some more, motherfucker?
Yeah, it was very dark, I thought.
Yeah, it was
it added
ominous.
It added a coolness to the match. Yeah, it's dark and ominous.
Yeah.
Dark and ominous tones.
Ominous tones.
Just burr.
Mankind, you will rest in peace.
Thank you, Undertaker. Coming from the was he coming from Death Valley on the other side? I think.
I think so. He
Is that
just
why it comes in
peered
that
through
way?
the Great Divine there. I don't know. That was kind of scary.
We have one of those mystic balls here in the Suplex Studios now, where we can actually just channel. We can channel wrestlers from the afterlife,
Right.
or
And-
Parts Unknown, Death Valley,
yeah.
places like that.
Yep. Taker is accessible through the Great Unknown.
Yeah. So we've got all this going on right now. They're trying to basically load Mankind up on a stretcher, like Eric was saying. They decide to go ahead and lift the cage because it's so damn big that the paramedics cannot actually
Can't
get to
even get through,
Mankind unless they lift it up. So Taker's just willy-nilly just sitting right there on top, standing as they start to lift this sumbitch.
Dude, yeah, he's just fucking standing as they're raising the cage. It was, I don't know. He's probably just trying to maintain his balance as best as possible at this point. I was thinking.
Yeah.
But still looking ominous.
Dark and ominous. So yeah, basically they go ahead and they lift this son of a bitch up. They board Mankind, flight 747 for the back, about to go to the medical tent,
Making his way up the ramp there.
making his way up the
Stage
ramp,
or the
exit ramp.
right. I don't think
The
there was a ramp.
stage-
It was just like the
stage.
walkway.
Yeah. 747. He's on a one-way flight. The fuck out of here because Taker just jacked his ass up, and well,
Cage goes back down.
cage comes down. Taker comes down. Taker's coming down as the cage comes down.
Mankind rises from the depths of hell.
know there was no way that I was going to get out of this match without coming back and finishing it, Undertaker.
And yeah, fucking Mankind gets up, tooth in his nose,
Tooth in his nose, bloody mouth. Did he have a bloody mouth?
smiling.
Did he have a bloody mouth yet?
I don't know. Yeah, he might have.
Or was the bloody mouth after? know.
It might have been.
Might have
It
been.
might have been after that,
Might have been after that.
which is right coming up right now. Mankind. Wait, Taker's like climbing down, but then he sees Mankind about to climb up, and then continues, or changes course and goes right back up. They meet on the top of the cage, and a couple blows are exchanged.
Barely any.
Yeah, barely any, and fucking. There's a chair laying on one of these fence squares, sheets, cells. What the fuck do they call those? The panels.
The panels.
There we
the,
go.
the
Jesus
fence,
Christ, the cell
fence,
panel.
Fence
Whatever.
pan. It's a fence.
Yeah.
You can't even call it a cell back then. It was rudimentary. It was a fucking fence.
And what does he do?
What does he do? He choke slams that son of a bitch.
God damn, dude.
He fires up. He fires up. He presses start on the whoop ass machine and fires up a good old choke slam. Takes Foley, takes Mankind, whatever the hell you want to call him, Mama Foley's little boy. Takes him up to the heavens above. Drops him straight through that panel, through that fence. And yeah, it gives. It gives quicker than Conor McGregor in a pressure situation.
Dude.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't give up in pressure situations.
Well,
Most of your losses have been by tap out. Oh, you can go fuck yourself, Gator. Yeah, thanks, Connor. You jackass.
Mankind
Ooh.
lands on his left shoulder here. And it looks fucking brutal, mate.
His body folds up, man.
Oh.
His knees almost touched his shoulders the
JR
way he folded up.
JR said he landed on concrete.
Oh, my God. I bet you that's what it felt like, bro.
Oh my God, this shit looks wicked.
Because, he's at, 300 pounds? I think they were
Yeah,
building
they
that,
kept
something like
saying
3.
he was 300 pounds.
That's 300 pounds of you falling on you.
And not only, he does it twice. He takes 2 large falls.
Yeah. Back to back.
And not to mention, they fucking have a pretty decent match after this part. It's insane, dude.
Yeah, but not before, like I think you alluded to it before, Funky's in there.
Yeah, Funk
And,
all the other people come in.
And this is
back
where
in.
he choke slams, another memorable moment of the match.
Yeah.
Terry Funk gets choke slammed out of his fucking shoes
Yes.
by the Undertaker.
Right before this, though, Taker decides to drop in.
Oh yes.
To the cage or into the ring, and you notice on the land he like jumps up and like kind of winces and agony on his fucking ankle.
Yes.
Gives him something went down. He did not like that.
Yeah, he was favoring it. You could tell that he was favoring it once he touched the canvas.
And fucking works the rest of this match on that bum ankle. I mean, he was already doing it, but then dropping through the cage didn't make things any better for that ankle. I was saying earlier, like, damn, he should have just climbed down and like creeped up on them, like from the, and then took Funk out.
You know what would have been even better?
What?
He just came out with a fucking frog splash through that motherfucker right on Mankind and finished that shit.
Oh, that would have been so
brutal.
No,
brutal.
Taker's never done that.
I know. That's why I'm just saying it would have been
funny in my mind.
It would have been a sight just to see Taker try and bust a frog splash through that small section of the cage.
Take splash.
The take splash. Takes that.
But yeah, Funk gets choke slammed out of his shoes.
Buys them the time from what we hear later on.
Scares everybody off. Buys whose time?
That's basically what Funk's job was right then and there. He was there to buy Foley time because Foley was hurt and he knew it. So he went out there and he didn't have to engage with Taker, but he did it in order to give Mick some time to get his wits back, to get his head back. Because he knew he was concussed at that point, but he wasn't going to quit.
Fuck.
So the best Funk could do was get him some time. As Taker was already there, he had no choice.
Yeah.
So he engages, he gets choke slammed. It buys Mick, what, 30 seconds maybe? Not much, but in the wrestling world, hell, that could be a couple minutes.
That's all that was necessary.
That's all that was necessary, because like you said, what happens after this point?
Man, we have a cool little Hell in a Cell match. These guys continue in Hell in a Cell. They end up locking the cage. Tim White puts our official here, throws the padlock on. Yeah. And gosh, we're kind of off to the races here in a way. It's like the second wind of sorts.
Yeah, it's like two matches in one right here, because you had the brutality in the first half of this match with the holy shit, I can't believe this guy's still going, and all of a sudden now we're gonna go ahead and have ourselves a good old fashion wrestling match in there.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Texas death match ish, but it's gonna be a banger.
And it was.
We got old
very
school.
Well indeed.
We got old school immediately. Taker grabs that arm, goes for that old school move, but
oh yeah,
Foley's keen to it. He pulls his ass down and he takes control right there, and we're off to the races. Foley, I think you were saying, pretty much takes over and starts to dominate this match.
Right after he takes 3 shots to his damaged shoulder with the steel steps, he tries to pick them up, and he can't do it. And Taker like grabs him and makes him pay for that. And then, but yes, right after this, Mankind turns things around and gets a lot of offense in. And pretty much, I want to make note here before they go back into the ring and kind of get towards the end of this. There's a suicide dive that JR mentions, but I like to call it the Taker Tope.
The Taker Tope.
But he eats shit and, rams his head right into the cage because Mankind got out of the way.
I remember that because that's actually what he got color off of that, I think. As soon as he's done missing that Taker Tope, as you would call it, he's busted open, he's bleeding, and Mankind goes right for that blood. He takes Taker and he starts to smash his head up against the cage.
Undertaker's been lacerated.
He's been lacerated. Oh my God. So yeah, we've got color in this match. Mankind took the big shots. Taker's taking the color right here. I'm loving what I'm seeing. That was some brutality, bro. I think Mankind then takes him into the ring, and
is this where we get the paradigm shift first?
No, first we get
earlier.
First we get a pile driver onto the chair.
Right.
And I think this is where you said this is the first pinfall attempt of the match. In which case we got a 2 right there, obviously. So we get a 2 count right there. But yeah, he was raining down shots, and then after that, I think is when we get that
double-armed DDT.
It's a double arm.
Yeah, well, it's Moxley's paradigm shift now. That's where I was drawing the Kevin Patterson in my notes. But yeah, this I love this sequence here. The pile driver was so devastating. I love Mankind's McFoley's pile driving technique where he like pulls at their trunks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people do that.
You know who does that kind of?
Cool.
Tony Storm.
Storm is no, because
she doesn't pull. She just she cradles it.
She cradles them.
She cradles.
But
who does?
Hers is a little different. Someone else does that.
Is it MJF?
Might be MJF.
We have to look at some MJF matches.
We're gonna have to do some pile driver research.
We gotta get Macho over here, get him on the Google machine to see if maybe we can find out who those pile drivers similar.
Perhaps later.
I can do that.
But yeah, after the pile driver and double arm DDT, we have Mankind going to the outside of the ring and grabbing a little sack of something. Oh, this is Mankind's sack.
Speaking of Sacco, we got to get a Sacco for the league this year as well.
Oh, yeah. We are going to have a Sacco.
Maybe come up with a punishment for the last place person along with the Sacco. But I digress.
We got some thumbtacks in the mix here. Mankind brings them out. Bring it out.
Throw them down. Throw them down.
Thousands of thumbtacks.
And yeah, we move on here. Mankind tries to get Taker in those tacks, but he is unsuccessful.
Yes.
And ends up going with the mandible claw.
It's the mandible claw. Not very many men have gotten out of this move.
Damn near.
But the Undertaker, if anyone has a chance to do it.
Damn near Taker passes out. Woo.
Gives the old one, 2. Fuck you. I'm
3,
still
he's
alive.
alive.
I'm still alive, Killian.
Picks Mankind up and, drops him backwards into the tacks and kind of mixes.
Basically puts him on his back and just drops him on his ass.
Kind of hits him on the edge of this pool of tacks. That's right. And then McFoley rolls into them to his left.
Kind of reminded me of like a dog or a cat, rolling around in some dirt or something.
Shit.
By God, he's a human pincushion.
That's right, JR with another JR-ism right there.
He's
a
great
human pincushion.
And this human pincushion gets up
to
take another chokeslam.
And then?
Onto the tacks.
Yeah.
So double tack bump for Foley here.
But the second one fucking hurt because that one was solid.
Solid.
That was right on his back, right on the pins.
And he gets up. He has to get up out of there. Yeah. Immediately.
Yeah.
And what happens, Gator?
Yeah, good old tombstone, my man. Taker sets him up, turns him around. You think it's a 69? It's not. It spells the end. Tombstone, 1
with the sideways variation.
That is correct, actually. That was, if you're familiar with Taker's history, his tombstone wasn't always just in that, what would you call that?
I mean, head between leg
head
variation?
Between legs, yeah. He used to actually put the legs off to the side of his head and kind of drop it down.
Yeah.
And it used to look like it would really fuck some shit up. So,
yeah, I mean, he would. I don't know the history of all of his tombstone variations, but I'm sure he switched it back and forth depending on the opponent, maybe.
Perhaps.
I don't know. I'd have to look into more. Dude, speaking of, look, he's coming out right now on this King of the Ring.
Are you kidding me right now? Right behind me?
Look, he's the world heavyweight champion as well. That's fucking sick.
Ooh, evil Taker. He's the champ.
Very cool. So King of the Ring 99, this must be?
Yeah. Speaking of King of the Ring, we're going to actually have to watch, I think we alluded to it earlier.
Yes,
that
dude.
Second, do we want to finish up here before we talk about this?
You know what? Let's wrap up.
Let's wrap this up first.
Hell in a Cell, King of the Ring, 1998, 628, as we already know, King of the Ring. This was a great match, dude. Yeah. Yes, pile driver, tombstone, puts Mankind out, and damn, dude. Crazy match, dude. Loved it. I loved it.
It's so crazy, man. At the end of it all, we've got referees surrounding him. We've got Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta comes in.
Yeah, Vegeta's right there.
You'll know if you watch this. Just look out for a dude with the Vegeta
Where is
hairline.
your Saiyan pride? Get up and keep on fighting, Mankind. Where are you? Get your ass up and fight.
Mankind was getting put on the stretcher again. Yes,
Yeah, he
and,
got put on the stretcher, but
he
what did
says,
he say?
he gets up. He swallowed his pride, or he, as Gator just said here,
He nutted up is what he did.
nutted up.
He nutted up. He was not shutting up. He was nutting up. He walks out of this match on his own, and it's one of them just holy shit moments. You couldn't believe that a human being could take so much damage, so much abuse, and walk out of there on his own discretion. Maybe not on his own. He did have Terry Funk and a referee helping him out. But, for the most part, he walked out of there on his own.
On his own willpower.
He did it himself. Walked out of there with a concussion.
What?
Dislocated jaw.
What?
Dislocated shoulder.
What?
Bruised ribs.
What?
Internal bleeding.
Yeah.
Puncture wounds.
What?
And missing some teeth.
Goddamn, pal.
But you know what?
What?
He did it because he loves
What?
you. And we love you. Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, that's our match of the week here on Suplex Studies, episode 12. What Gator was just alluding to, he was saying, I thought this was Hell in a Cell 2.
Number 2.
But in fact, it is not. It is Hell in a Cell number 3, because number 2 takes place how many days before this one?
This takes place on June 28th, so this would take place mere 13 days before this match. And it actually takes place in a spot that's a little, it's dear to our hearts, the Freeman Coliseum right here in San Antonio, Texas. Hell in a Cell 2.
On a Monday Night Raw.
On a Monday Night
The
Raw.
Undertaker and Stone Cold versus Kane and Mankind in a
You goddamn right, pal.
tornado tag
Me and Taker,
in a cell.
we were in San Antonio, Texas that night. We had ourselves a great Hell in a Cell match. We had a few beers.
What?
Some tequila.
What?
Bourbon.
What?
Whiskey.
What?
We had some shots, some margaritas.
What?
We went down to Margaritaville.
What?
And we had a couple for you, too.
Oh, hell, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember this Raw, to be honest with you. I was, like I said, this is my era right here. I probably saw it, and I just don't recall it.
Do you think you went to this? Is that what you're saying?
I've got to go to my ticket stubs.
You have all your stubs?
Yeah, I have all my stubs. I'll be honest with you, though. I've thrown maybe 4 away. So there's 4 shows.
Why'd you throw them away?
Just time. I wasn't saving them at that point. I was throwing ticket stubs away. And then I said, you know what? I might as well start keeping them. And that's when I amassed a collection of ticket stubs.
Damn.
So I know in 98, this was my era right here when I was going to every show that came around. So I very well could have been there. I'll have to go to the footage.
Yeah, man. And we're going to actually review this footage. Possibly, we have the idea to maybe just watch this whole Raw on a side suplex in the future.
Do a little side suplex review for you guys.
Might be a fun little idea. But yeah, that's our match of the week. If you'd like to submit any ideas, give us some ideas, please leave a comment on Spotify, YouTube. Only thing is, the match just has to be 1 year old. I don't think you can leave comments on Apple Podcasts, but we appreciate you listening there. And yeah.
And we're not done yet. That's the feature match of the day. We're going to get back in just a second here.
Yes, sir. We're going to do some news and a little Bash in Berlin. Little recap. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I'm coming to you from the afterlife. I'm Nunzio. I actually fucking died.
Nunzio?
Yeah, I ate little...
When did you die?
I ate Matcha's fucking cookies. I guess there must have been some fucking addies in there.
Dude. I'm fucking floating around, Nunzio.
You doing okay, Christian?
Whoa.
You're not actually supposed to be here right now.
Why am I in here?
This is like purgatory. This is the afterlife.
This is fucking trippy.
Hey, Christian, it ain't your time yet. It's not your time. Turn around. Go back to your body.
I have a world title shot.
You got a world title shot.
I gotta go back.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Christian. See ya. Have a good one.
And we're back. Back again. Ooh, that was pretty crazy, huh?
That was a little trippy.
Did the levels come back? Are they okay over there?
We're solid here.
All right. Testing. I guess we lost Nunzio.
Testes
1, 2. I'm surprised. It looks like Mach might have put out a bad batch of those chocolate chip cookies, and he's taking motherfuckers out around here, isn't he?
Well, it would appear so.
I thought it was going to be one of those non-rest in peace type episodes, but it looks like we got a rest in peace.
Yes, goodbye, Nunzio.
Goodbye, Nunzio.
We had no idea. I hadn't seen him in weeks.
You know, I hadn't either. I thought he was just, out there getting some pozzolis or getting a couple of slices.
Macho, what did you give Nunzio? Mach?
Well, god damn it, Eric. What are you trying to insinuate here? I didn't give him shit.
Well, you did kind of. My little buddy's gone because of you now, Mach. So.
Well, goddamn. Elmo did it on his own. Nunzio. God damn it, I don't know what happened to Nunzio. No, siree.
So he just got into your secret stash and just couldn't handle his shit? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
you. I don't even know where he's at.
Yeah, that's because he's gone, apparently. I didn't even get an invitation to the funeral.
What if he's just, like, super fucking high on DMT and just in that realm?
You know, I'll have to go to the Mystic Ball right here. Maybe I can channel something and get into the
Try
afterlife.
to channel Nunzio.
Yeah, I'm
right
gonna
now.
try.
Do it.
Nunzio.
Do it.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Nunzio. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's going on, Mach?
Hey, what happened to you? What's going on?
Well, I got into your room the other day, and you had some bars sitting there. They looked like they might have been from HEB, and I was feeling a little sweet tooth. So I went ahead and I picked a couple of them up, and I ate them. And the next thing I know, I woke up and I was here.
Holy shit. Damn. Oh my God.
I don't know what he put in those bars.
Nunzio, rest in peace. We're so sorry.
That's okay, guys. I can always. You guys got the mystic
Goddamn,
ball.
I'm sorry, Nunzio.
It's okay, Mach. I won't haunt you in your dreams or
Fuck.
anything like that.
Rest easy, pal. I'll see you
I will,
here
guys.
on the other side. I mean, you can always cross in and out like I do,
I'm gonna go party with the Ultimate Warrior right now. I'll see you guys later.
Right, later.
Bye.
What the fuck, dude? Nunzio.
What is going on here?
I don't know, but Nunzio, rest in peace.
Taking
Mach, we don't blame you for anything. You didn't know. He got into your secret stash. He can't handle his shit. Shit happens.
Oh, you didn't know? Yo ass better call somebody. Oh, hell yeah.
I love that theme song. Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that New Age Outlaw shit.
New Age Outlaws. Oh,
That's
song.
another underrated theme song.
Would you say it was a banger?
Oh,
Is it a banger? Oh, yeah. It sure is, Gator.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah.
Hi. How you doing, friend?
What's going on,
I'm
guys?
I'm just hanging out right now.
hey, what's up, Christian?
You know, it's actually a good thing that you're here. I wanted to ask you about something.
What's that?
Well, we're getting into our news and notes. I wanted to know, there's been a lot of buzz on the internet right now about good old Swerve's new contract. What do you think about it, my friend?
Swerve's contract, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. He has title ambitions, but so do I. No one's going to stop me because I am the number one contender for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So I don't care about Swerve's contract. I don't care about Daniel Garcia's contract. They can both go to hell as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, Christian.
What about you?
Well, I think that you've actually been AEW's most important signing of all time. I think that you are basically could be considered an AEW original, if you will.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Everything you've done for this company, I kind of feel like you should be getting top dollar right now. If
I
you will.
am.
Well, I believe you should be the top guy.
I am AEW. I'm not making myself clear, Gator.
I'm talking financially.
You don't know my financials.
Well, I
All right.
know Swerve's making a little more than you.
How do you know that?
Well,
From the
because
dirt sheets? You gonna turn into Dirt Sheet Jones like Eric over here?
Fistful Fight Select.
What, did you see this on Twitter?
Yeah, no, I saw it on Fistful Fight Select, whatever the fuck they're called.
Fistful Select, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what they're going by?
Yeah, they might be shoving their fist into their mouth.
Fightful.
Fightful, and thinking twice about that. But I digress, Christian. I stick to the facts. You've done everything for AEW. You've been the man. You should have that title around your waist.
All right. You fucking losers, do your news section. I'll see you later.
See you later, Christian.
Bye.
Hey, does Mach still have any of those secret bars anywhere?
Well, I don't think so. I think he's all out of the
Addy bars.
marigold bars
Damn it,
there.
I was going to slip one. So back to the news, back to the notes. I believe you mentioned this earlier. Vince McMahon, Netflix special.
Guys, it's Dusty and Cody's news section.
Is that what it
You're
is?
stomping on my shit again, Gator.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I didn't even.
But yes, bury the lead. Why don't you? Vince McMahon is having a Netflix doc later this month, not associated with the WWF.
And you know what that means, son?
What?
That means anything goes.
Oh,
There's
shit.
gonna be no holds barred, no man left behind. They ain't gonna leave nothing in that ring. They're gonna give it everything that they've got in that Netflix special, baby. And I think Mr. Vince McMahon is gonna be portrayed in a very negative light. I agree. I think he's
Time
gonna
will
be.
tell.
I think he's gonna be portrayed in that negative light right here. Also, getting to that dark side of the ring type shit, maybe. All the scandals that have been alluded to, and the one that went public. So I'm definitely going to give it a watch. I think maybe we should give it a watch and do a little review on it.
Might hit a side suplex on those. We'll see what happens.
Maybe a Saito suplex on that one. We can call that Saito suplex because that's going to be a fucking hell of a shot right there.
Yeah, man. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what to expect. More or less, I don't know how hard they're gonna go in on Vinnie Mac here, Mr. Vince McMahon. Speaking of McMahons, there are a few that are not rendered obsolete. Yes. Word on the street is that one Shane McMahon is behind the attacks of John Moxley. What do you guys think?
He's behind the attacks on John Moxley?
People are thinking that he's maybe assembling a team
Moxley has been getting
in
attacked?
AEW.
Moxley has been getting attacked?
No.
So they're assuming that Moxley is Team Shane?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's where my mind was going as well.
Did I make it sound like he was getting attacked?
I thought you sounded like
No.
Shane was assembling a group attacking Moxley.
No. I was saying he's
If you
assembling
will.
Mox and crew.
Indeed.
What do you
and
think?
I would agree. That whole weird promo that he gave Tony Schiavone the other day about how this
weird.
is not your company anymore. You're going to have to just get used to that. I think it was maybe a prelude to maybe some kind of a storyline where maybe Shane buys half the company, buys one of the shows, and starts to go into an angle of invasion.
I don't know. I don't like the I'm not for a roster split in AEW, so I don't want to see shows split. I love the crossplay between brands. It makes Rampage that much better because you get branching storylines and their own stories on Rampage too, but you do get plenty of stories carry over through Collision and Dynamite too. So I wouldn't really want I really wouldn't want to see that. So I like the Rogue group that is assembling if they are under Shane McMahon, and that would be interesting to see. I don't know who else joins Moxley and Marina Shafir there because we really got to get some closure on continuation on what the fuck is going on with Mox and the BCC.
Yeah, these
because
rogues.
Mox wasn't wearing any BCC gear.
Nope. Street gear. Regular street gear.
Yeah, so, and he's always repping the Combat Club.
Always.
So something is afoot here. I'm sure we'll see more tonight on Dynamite. I still need to fucking catch up on the other shows, as I already mentioned. But yeah, man, I don't really care to see Shane McMahon on TV. I get like why if he was behind this, that he would have to like kind of come in as a sinister member or something. Like
you bring a McMahon into this fucking storyline.
He's gotta be on
It's
TV.
gonna pop ratings.
Right. You're right.
You don't bring a Shane McMahon in. I mean, you bring him in for his mind and his knowledge and everything he's done in this business. His
You're not
advice,
gonna not, right?
But you're not gonna not put him on TV. That's what he's for. I mean, if anything, Tony can live vicariously through Shane.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You know the crazy son of a bitch probably wants to take a bump too.
Oh, he sees the bumps that people take in AEW and he says, fuck it, let's do it one more time.
I saw a montage of his the other day. He is insane, out of this world on those high risk
High
bumpies.
risk. Do you really think that Shane McMahon, in all his greatness, wants the last impression that people have seen of him in that ring as him popping both quads, or was it one? Either way,
I don't know, man. But
you know he doesn't want that.
Was
That's
that
how
the
everybody
Snoop Dogg
remembers it.
match?
Yeah, that's when Snoop had to go in there and pin The Miz. Improv. He fucking improv that shit. Dropped a people's elbow on The Miz and got the pin because Shane popped the quad immediately into that match off of that, what was it, a frog leap?
Yeah.
Leapfrog? Came
Yep.
down, pop.
Leapfrog.
So,
pop.
I mean, I wouldn't want that to be my last image of people remembering me by in the ring. So I'd come
Yeah.
back one more time.
I don't know. I'd like to see him get V-triggered, perhaps.
That'd be nice. A little one-wing action for Shane.
Oh, man. He'd take a one-winged.
Man, you know what I'd like to see? Shane versus RVD.
What?
Shane versus RVD.
I miss RVD. Where's he at?
I don't know. He's getting high somewhere.
Man, RV Dizzle.
Getting high, living the life, man.
We miss you on the AE dubs.
Yeah, you know he only comes out for the 420 shows.
Yeah.
And leading up to.
Dude, do we got to go see 420 Mania? God
I mean,
damn it.
dude, it's definitely on the bucket list. I mean, it would be something. It would be a sight to see.
We should go.
We should. It would be a great memory.
Yeah. It'd be an all-timer. When are they going to ever do that again? 420
Probably. I
days?
doubt
Like, are
the
you
date
kidding
will.
me?
Yeah, I doubt the date will fall in correspondence with the show again.
First things first, let's just get our ticks. And
Yeah.
then we'll figure out the rest.
Oh, dude, we can sleep in our car like mankind.
No, we'll get a room and shit. It'll be fun.
Give a shit. $25 Motel 6 for all I care, dude. I don't need expensive shit.
Fremont Street, here we come.
That's right. That's right. Speaking of here we come, we have somebody who's
Oh,
might actually be hitting the free agent line right now. Mr. Odyssey Jones. It is being reported that he's been removed from the WWE roster
right,
page.
right. I didn't get to look it up on Twitter earlier, but apparently before we went onto this podcast,
Breaking news.
he was actually released.
He was. Yeah, so Jones was actually pulled from WWE television. We've got domestic violence allegations against him.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we don't know if charges have been filed yet, apparently, but this was not an error. His removal from the WWE website was intentional, and it would appear that Odyssey Jones is indeed gone from the company. Domestic violence allegations loom over his head, and we'll see what transpires in the future for him.
Well, goddamn, pal, that's that ain't good.
It's a little breaking news right there from Suplex Studies.
Man, well,
I mean,
I don't know what to
guess
say about that. That's kind of fucked up.
all I
if
can say
true.
is I hope
Very
the
fucked
victim.
up.
I hope the victim is okay.
Right,
Yes.
absolutely.
Our wishes and our best thoughts go out to the victims of Odyssey Jones, whatever his real name is, and we wish you the best here at Suplex Studies.
Makes you wonder, though, now it's going to go on with the New Day. Since they were bringing in Odyssey Jones into the fold, and now he's already basically out of this storyline, so I don't know.
It's going to be wild, brother. We're going to see what happens. But as of right now, the third member of the New Day, which I thought was a guarantee, has now been ousted.
Yeah. Yep. See ya, pal. But the New Day, I don't know. And everyone knows that they're teasing Xavier to turn on Kofi, and which, you know, maybe really does need to happen.
Heel Xavier would be nice.
Yeah, why not?
I'd like
he
it.
does. Maybe he needs a little edge to get on a little singles run. You know, super kick Kofi Kingston out of the barbershop, if you will, out of the barbershop window.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of which, Big E, the man that actually broke his neck, Ridge Holland, I think in a previous episode I had said that he was out of the company. He's actually not.
He's still in.
He's in NXT.
So you got a little correction on the fly here.
Yeah, a little correction on the fly right there. Ridge Holland is employed still with the WWE in
I had
NXT.
no idea.
He was in a faction, in a group, and they lost the NXT tag team titles this weekend at No Mercy to Axiom and, what is it, Nate Frazier, something like that?
Couldn't tell you, bro.
Yeah, it's something like that. I dislike the two of them. They're two different guys that don't have a team name. I hate that shit. You know, so they lost the tag titles, and I guess Ridge Holland went off, put somebody, the leader of that faction, through a table, walked off. They stretchered him out, put him in an ambulance. So the storyline is Ridge Holland has now hurt another wrestler in the WWE.
Son of a bitch.
And they said, Ridge, why did you do it? Why did you do it? And he didn't say anything. He just kind of walked away. So, that's just a little preview right there, what you get on the NXT.
Well, goddamn, pal. That about wraps up our news.
Up next, we're going to talk some Bash in Berlin.
The Bash.
Right now.
We did our predictions
We
for
did.
this.
Just to let you all know, I lost.
I didn't watch.
Gator didn't get a chance to see it. I watched it, but it was a good show. Good PLE.
Good PLE.
Great PLE.
They always put a good show
They did
on.
it again.
You know what they're going to do with this one? They're going to put the exact same set of matches on their next pay-per-view and charge you the same amount of money for it.
You get it on the cock
And then you get it on the PLE.
With relentless ads.
God,
the ads, bro. I had to mute that shit every time. You know what pissed me off? Michael Cole would say, "Oh, let's have a look at how this rivalry continued,"
Uh-huh.
and then it would go into the ad.
To an ad first?
Yes,
What
and then
the
it would come back onto the package. Or
Oh,
whatever.
that is so
It was
frustrating.
so
Dude,
fucking annoying.
Run the
dude.
package and then run the ad. How dare you?
I had to just. I hate the fucking ads on these PLEs, dude. I'm so glad that's not existent on the AEW papes.
And then you've got
obviously
these,
because they're papes, not fucking.
And then you've got the Prime gear
They're not
everywhere,
preemies.
right? Around the gear, you've got the Logan Paul Prime shit everywhere too.
Yeah, the preems.
The preems, the preemies.
The preem ads on the preemies. Fucking
That shit is just—it's nothing but sugar water. People, don't drink it.
yeah, I couldn't tell you. I haven't had one yet.
I've
but,
had two, and I straight up almost had a diabetic crash.
You almost had an addiction.
You're right, brother. You're
I
old.
remember.
Yeah, they were good, dude. They actually did. I think I told you they were kind of getting me addicted, so I had to make them obsolete.
So Gator here, he hit a clean sweep on the predictions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got all
clean-
5.
A sleen queep.
And I hit 4 out of the 5. The only one we differed on here were the Terror Twins versus Dom and Liv. I picked Dom and Liv.
Dom and Liv. Yeah.
That was where we differed. And you know what? I'll say you really didn't miss too much on this show other than a fucking amazing crowd in Berlin. You know what? Actually, yeah, it was a great show. Who am I kidding? We got a little Ele Vraiment chance on the for AJ the previous night or the 2 nights before.
Phenomenal.
It happened.
Phenomenal.
It came back.
It came back.
So everybody, listen, please, just get that chant going for AJ everywhere in the world. For
Everywhere.
folks' sake,
It's
it'd
the
be so
best.
cool, man.
It's the best.
But yeah, I'd recommend it just to hear this awesome crowd, and you get a fucking really great Punk versus Drew match with the strap match. I thought it was a good time.
Hey-o.
Yeah, and that was a good one. I'd recommend that.
Who's going to get the strap on
I'd
first?
probably recommend that one to see, and then the Gunther RKO main event was really good.
Oh, that was a great one. I think that's the one that
Did
I
you see
actually
that?
came in on. That's the
Oh, yeah,
last
you
one that
caught
I
it.
got
You
to
caught
watch. Actually, RKO hits Gunther with
Gunther.
an RKO out of nowhere, goes for the pin. Gunther kicks out, and
out,
Randy Orton
dude.
looks over and says, well, the crowd starts chanting, holy shit. And Orton stands up or sits over and says, holy shit is right.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I don't know who was the last to kick out of the RKO, but it's
Yeah.
probably been a very long time.
You don't see it, man.
We'll have to bring that on corrections next time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's find out. It was the last dude who kicked out to an RKO.
Man, it was a cool event. Cody and KO opened the show, and once again, this crowd is on fire to start this show. There's some 1, 2, 3. They count along with the with the ref counting. So you get a lot of that. But I alluded to on the last side suplex, or I think it was maybe the previous episode, but I was talking shit about the Crossroads, Cody's finisher.
That was a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. Either way, I said, well, he's gonna at least hit 2 on Kevin Owens, right?
Don't tell me he hit.
Would you take a guess? How many Crossroads were hit on Kevin Owens in this match?
4.
Bingo.
4. Because every pay-per-view, it takes 4.
Yep.
Every pay-per-view, it
And
takes
it's just so fucking boring
Without
to
even-
see every time.
4. Without even seeing it,
yeah.
I can already know that he hit 4.
So he hits an initial Crossroads. KO kicks out, I believe, and then they go outside and do some shit, and then later on, he hits 2 in a row and tries to go for the third, and is countered with a stunner. And then later on, at the end of the match, finally he hits one more. Boom, so that makes it 4.
Total of 4.
So, just such a complete lackluster finisher. I had said last time, I don't know what Cody can bring in as a new finish.
It's the stroke. It's the modern day stroke.
I don't know. It should just be a signature move at this point. Like, hit it and then go into a new finish. You know.
I honestly don't know what he could do. There's so many moves that have already been taken by now. This one is kind of original and special to him, but he just doesn't have his opponent sell it well enough for it to be serious.
Well, it's not that. It's just that it's so cheapened now. Everyone kicks out 3 times.
That's what
like
I'm
you said on
saying.
each pay-per-view. It's so obvious at this point.
We need to get back to a point where we sell this move again.
Yeah, like
in the business.
Only the lower card characters get hit by one and they're out, you know?
Well, not even that, dude. I mean, how many Batista bombs did it take for people to be finished? How many super kicks? How many pedigrees?
Tombstones,
how many tombstones? It's one and done. You're done.
How many one-winged angels?
Yes, that's what they need to get back to. Somebody needs to sell the shit out of that move like Kenny did in New Japan.
How many RKOs?
To put it over one. Well, not in this case.
Right, but this was an exception to the rule on that one.
So, I mean, I think that we can make it great again if we just have a string of people selling it the way it should be sold. Then that'll become the norm.
It'd have to take a couple big wins in a row where people are getting hit only once, but man, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's just booked into a corner now. Like, I feel like each opponent would be like, oh, I don't want to just take one. Like, everyone else kicks out 3. You know, there's like an ego thing there. There has to be.
He could just go ahead and steal Triple H's move and start using
just
the damn
use
pedigree.
the goddamn pedigree.
Just
Steal it from Seth.
Yeah.
Use the pedigree.
Seth doesn't use it as a finish.
No. That's
curb
a
stomps.
signature, yeah.
He curb stomps.
No, you're right. Steal the pedigree. He should just
steal the pedigree.
Bingo. You hit it. That's it.
Yeah, that's a one and done. You're fucking finished.
Because he had the whole throne breaker shit.
Throne breaker. Take his move.
So
take the move away now. It's
absorb
yours.
the move. Oh, maybe that's why he doesn't.
Why?
Has he wrestled? He probably wrestled Triple H back in the day.
He probably did, yeah.
I feel like he has the whole, I absorb the moves of my opponents type deal. But I think we've seen Cody do a pedigree, have we not?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, that happened in AEW, didn't it?
Yeah. Wasn't it in that match where he broke the throne? Had to have been.
He did it to Dustin?
There was so much insinuation in there that he would had to have done it.
He might have did it.
He had to have.
Man, I can't recall, but
I mean, you don't bring your balls out and don't drag them.
Either way, that's a great idea. He should use the pedigree as his finish. That way, he hits the crossroads into the pedigree. Boom.
That's exactly that's what I envision.
Boom.
He can hit the what is it called? The Cody cutter into the crossroads into the pedigree. You've got your 3 moves in a row. String them together. That's a dead.
Bang bang.
That's a dead body right there.
There you go, Cody.
Just find a place to bury it.
Well, damn, that's not a bad idea, guys.
That's what I think. They've got a great idea, son. Maybe you should do that. Just go over there and ask Paul. I bet you he'll let you use that.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to Paul's office and ask him for his finish. I might even make him a Hallmark card. I don't know.
That's a great idea. That's the
I'll
great
make
way.
it all fancy.
That's a great way to get over on your boss. Just make him a Hallmark card. Maybe you know what, Mach? We can get Mach to make you a cake if you want.
I'll bake up some goodies, Cody. No, that won't be necessary. Trips doesn't partake. All right.
But I do, Mach. Go ahead and make me that cake. Go ahead and make me something over there, Mach.
Some for him. Maybe Dustin. Maybe
give me a little take-home platter, Mach.
Maybe Terry. Who else is in the family? Maybe Mom wants some. Have you consulted her? Are you still like messing around with strippers, Dad? You fucking pig.
Don't hate, Cody. Don't hate on Dad. Dad's got more pussy than you could ever imagine.
Guys, let's keep it PG, okay?
That's right. WWE is a PG product. We're getting some blood now.
Cody.
It's kind of cool.
Cody, do me a favor. Can you pick that up right there, right next to your leg?
What is it?
That's some pussy that fell out of my pocket.
Oh, God damn it, Dad.
I'm sorry. That's my pussy right there. Let me take that. Let me put that back in my pocket. I'm sorry, Cody.
What is that?
Your dad's a bit of a player.
What the fuck?
You ain't no player.
Oh, my God.
All right, but yeah, that's kind of my final thoughts on Bash in Berlin. Jade and EST won the tag titles. That was cool.
Indeed, and
what else do we have here? Oh yeah, yeah, Punk and Drew was good. I liked it. I do want to mention CM Punk wore the same gear he wore at All in 2023, like just about to the day.
Nah.
So I'm sure we'll get this in either Elite or Ultimate form, and I can't wait to do that. Then I can just make an easy CM Punk All in custom. Bald Punk. Bloody Punk. Matching Samoa Joe. Perhaps. I think I'm gonna you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna unbox this new Samoa Joe, the green one from that new set, and then probably paint that red one yellow. Oh no, never mind. I already have a yellow Joe.
Keep them in box.
No,
Don't
I'm
rip
ripping
anything.
I'm ripping it.
How dare you?
They added his beard to this new one in the green. He looks way better. Yeah.
Interesting.
Sons of bitch.
Interesting.
They got me.
They got you at the Bash at Berlin.
Yeah. But yeah. What do you guys think about Bash in Berlin? Let us know, the Suplex supporters. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But you can follow me on Instagram, Kreutzrath Customs, at Kreutz.Wrath. And you can follow Suplex Studies there at Suplex Studies. Twitter as well. We are on, as you know, we assume you're listening here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, maybe some Amazon Music. We don't know. Give us some thoughts out there.
What?
Submit your match recommendations.
What?
Leave your rebuttals.
What?
Leave some corrections.
What?
Leave some love.
What?
Leave some hate.
What?
Leave some intermediary.
What?
Leave some neutral, I was trying to say.
What?
Leave some spookies. I don't know. It's spooky season, all the kids are saying.
Is it spooky season now?
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, it's pumpkin spice season.
Undertaker declares spooky season is upon us.
You're gonna declare spooky season.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna declare pumpkin spice season.
Man Gator, I will kill you once again.
You couldn't kill me at Hell in a Cell, and you're never gonna do it.
Don't try me.
Have a nice day.
I'll get the goblins and the Goliaths and the gargoyles on your ass. You won't know it hit you, Man Gator.
It sounds like I'm gonna rest in peace.
That's right. But thanks for being with us here on Suplex Studies number 12.
Hey,
We have next week a triple threat TNA classic that
Is that
Gator's
what's-
never seen. It is
that
AJ
what we're
Styles,
doing? Oh, whoa.
Christopher Daniels,
CD
Samoa Joe
Lamb.
for the X Division title at Unbreakable 2005.
Interesting.
That will be dropping on 9/11 next week, which also took place on 9/11 2005 here. So it'll be our first match that kind of coincides on the release date of our pod.
Tribute.
Kind of cool there.
A little tribute to the day
So-
right there, if you will.
Get ready for that one. And with that, I'll bid you adieu. Gator, leave the Suplex supporters with it.
All right, Suplex supporters, thank you for joining us this week for another episode of Suplex Studies. We do it because we love you. Make sure you follow us on all the socials, like Eric said earlier. Give us that 5-star review if you like
Hell
what you
yeah,
listen
leave them
to.
reviews. It'll help us maybe
Yeah.
get into the ears of some other wrestling fans out there. We'd love to have y'all on. Let us know what y'all think.
Absolutely. So, yeah, hit us up with that 5-star review. And don't forget, guys, when you're Suplex Studies, you are Suplex Studies for life.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Think you can tell us what to do?
You think you're better?
Well, you better get ready.
To bow to the masters. Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that suplex study shit.
Break it down.
Yo, tell me what it's like to be half a man and mother's brain. You hope to see what my man was. Who went to breaks, boy? That's a break still, man. Break it down. Generation X. Generation X.